I've always thought of a career in business as a career that I wanted to pursue just because when I think of business, I think of everything. It's a very versatile major, and the skill set that it'll give me and all the experience that it'll give me and everything that it'll expose me to will just give me this experience that'll pretty much set me. New Resource Bank is a different kind of bank. They focus their efforts on companies that in their own efforts are green or sustainable and help the environment.
We have Elmer work on a variety of projects, including something very specific in terms of a marketing campaign with specific results, and also other efforts where he got to spend time with different functional areas within the bank.
It was very much just hit the ground running and see what we can do with this kid. And after the first day, that's pretty much what happened. I was excited because I was actually doing some work. I wasn't just doing busy work. I was getting into things that I never thought I would get into. This is nothing like what I expected I was going to be doing. I thought I was going to be filing. I thought I was going to be maybe getting people coffee.
Elmer got to draw upon his experience and also some of those great experiences that a young person have today that many bank executives don't have, whether it's the experience with social networking and many of the new hot and popular websites. So to be able to incorporate that into the context of marketing banking products.
The days at the bank, not only do I shadow other people, but I also work on my own project where I'll be able to see if it works or not. So it's a very measurable goal at the end of the rainbow.
The internship program is a way for us to get real projects done by bright young people, and also to really hopefully have access to future employees for this bank. So they get to come here and see what we're about, and if there's mutual interest, they come in with their eyes open as to what the career path is for us.
I went to a presentation here at Morrison and Forrester, and the numbers are staggering. Like coming up as a kid, like I was always told, like, we don't really need another black lawyer. Like we got a lot, but there are actually more black doctors than there are black lawyers. It definitely motivates me.
Well, there are a number of reasons that it's important to have a lot of lawyers of color, and it's not only a lot. It's important to have enough lawyers of color. I think that it's appropriately representative of the populations, particularly in the Silicon Valley, which is the technological mecca of the world. Increasingly more, our clients they're not white males, the decision makers. Most of them still are, but increasingly more, they're women, and people of color.
It was important for me to be able to give back to my community in some aspect, and I feel like through the legal field, that's a very, very possible opportunity.
This is the second summer that we've had an ideal intern, and the first one, Patrick Armstrong, was just outstanding, and that makes it a lot easier. And frankly, one of the things I was thinking about with AJ was, I want to be fair to him because I don't want to have, that's a fairly high standard that was established, and AJ is setting his own standard. It's great.
When I was about 5, me and my sisters and my mom, it's 6 of us, including my mom is 7. So we went to a restaurant and we were sitting there for like 3 hours, like maybe even 4, like trying to, waiting on food and things like that, but they would never serve us. And after that experience, my mom had sued the restaurant. And so thinking back to that experience and what inspired me to pursue law, it's really just the legal process and the position that knowing the law puts you in. I feel like really as a person of color that it's really important to first off know your rights and also know the legal process.
So I would definitely recommend that other law firms, other companies, regardless of your industry, have an ideal intern because you're getting these top students. I mean, they got into Cal, they're doing great at Cal, and that's one of the best schools in the country. And so you're getting pre-screened top talent people. No-brainer.
Even when I go back home, talk to my mom about, what I'm doing. She's, really proud of me. And then my younger brother, which is really most important for me, is to show him, and also my younger cousins, or anybody younger than me that in a position to look up to me, to show them that, what they can potentially do by seeing what I did and coming from the same place that I come from. Like, although everybody is really, really happy and really proud, it's a lot of pressure, because I feel like it's very important for me to succeed, not only for myself, not only for my family, but even for the community that I come from. Like, I have never met a lawyer that grew up in the Acorn Projects in West Oakland. Never. So, I mean, that in itself to me is an amazing feat, to say, okay, well, I'm the first. Not about the accolades, but just to be like, okay, now this is something we can build upon.